Vincent, the last time we spoke, it was Oscar week,
Yes.
and it was all about the artist. Now I want to know about House of Cards.
Oh, certainly. First and foremost, I'm so very fortunate to be an employed actor who loves what he does. All my life, I loved the film and TV world. I loved Charlie Chaplin's movies like City Lights and so forth. And so now, fast forward to 2013, I'm so happy that I'm in a Golden Globe nominated series called House of Cards, produced by Kevin Spacey and some wonderful producers, Mr. Melfi, who also came from Sex and the City, and also directed by James Foley. And we shoot on location in Baltimore, Maryland, and I'm so happy. And to work in The Artist, which received the Academy Award, one small part in a big film, a silent film that was so embraced. It's great that each year there are new scripts that come out, new cinematographers that capture those scripts, and new awards ceremonies that honor them.
And to be a part of that all, I mean, I know it's your goal, I know it's what you've aimed for,
Right.
but it must be so overwhelming.
It's never overwhelming because when ultimately you go into the audition and you kind of embody that character that they want you to play, and then they say, "Oh, you're confirmed to go work," it doesn't become overwhelming. It's just a journey, and that's such a fun journey. And for every actor, writer, cinematographer, director, producer that comes through and does their work, it's really a celebration of what they're loving. And I think that it doesn't become overwhelming, it becomes triumphant. So that's the way I look at it.
I like that.
Yeah.
Are you able to tell us a little bit about the plot of House of Cards?
Certainly. So House of Cards is based on the original British series based on the House of Parliament. And Kevin Spacey plays the lead. And it's basically him interacting with Congress and all the lobbyists and everything that goes on in D.C. Baltimore, Maryland is doubled for Washington, D.C. Although I love Washington, D.C., and I love everyone in D.C., and Vincent Orange is doing a great job in trying to bring more film and TV to shoot in D.C., but it's all done in Maryland. And the journey on House of Cards is brilliant and well acted, and it's hopefully going to take home the gold.
And can you tell us where we can see it?
Certainly. House of Cards is available on Netflix, and it'll premiere this February 2014 on Netflix. And just a few other things, since we're in the O Canada suite with Roger Neal. I did a film co-production called Defending Santa with Dean Cain, Drew Tyler, John Savage, Blanca Blanco, Lori Love, Jodie Sweetin. The list goes on. And so it was a Canadian and American production, and it's been doing so well, and it aired this past Christmas. It's an homage to Miracle on 34th Street, and I'm really happy. And I have a movie coming out called Fight to the Finish, directed by Warren Shepard, and I have another movie directed by Gregory J. Martin called A Place Called Hollywood, about the Hollywood experience. So these are stuff that are going to be happening and coming out in the months ahead.
You know what I love about you is talking about the whole Hollywood experience.
Yeah.
You glow when you're speaking about your career. You can tell that you're doing it for the love of it, not for anything else.
Not because I derive a great deal of money, because it's because I really do like what we do. I mean, we're all craftsmen in the industry, and if we look at it that way, that we're working on our craft and creating with our craft a body of work or a body of structure of a film or an episodic or a webisode, then you approach it differently. So thank you for saying I glow. It's good to see you're glowing and we're glowing in this window, so it's a good thing.
Thank you so much. I have one more question for you.
Yes.
Given that you are all dressed in purple today, my signature question is actually about your socks. And I need to know if those are purple today as well.
No, I am just wearing just regular, everyday, fluffy socks from Macy's, black. But I also like to wear all kinds of really fun, different designer socks with stripes. But right now I'm just wearing black because I'm wearing black Donald J. Pliner shoes. So in case my pant leg goes up, the shoe and the sock match.
I like it. There's always a method, right? Good. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. And
Pleasure
happy Golden Globe Suite 2014, Roger Neal and O Canada.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure.